Fun fact, everyone, did you know that not all Halloween candies are those sweet little treats we expect them to be? Yup, believe me when I say that some of them are more like culinary tricks cleverly disguised as treats. Honestly, most of these candies taste like they've been cursed by a mischievous witch or left out in a haunted house for so long that they aren't even candies anymore. And in this eye-opening video, we'll be exposing the trickiest candy treats that have taste buds rebelling like never before. From black licorice that could double as a vampire's breath repellent to candy corn that seems to be in a never-ending identity crisis, we'll cover the worst Halloween candies that you should never hand out to anyone during Halloween, especially kids. So, if you're ready to protect your candy-giving reputation and prevent those little neighborhood goblins from plotting against you, these are the candies you must banish from your Halloween treat stash. When you think of Halloween candy, you might conjure up images of sweet, chocolatey treats and colorful assortment of confectionery delights, right? But then there's hot tamales, the spicy rebels in the world of Halloween goodies. These fiery little red candies, often resembling innocent-looking Red Hots, have a taste that can be polarizing to say the least. Sure, some people enjoy the fiery kick of cinnamon-infused hot tamales, and they're perfect for those with a penchant for spice. But on the dark side of Halloween, you'll find those who would prefer these spicy gems stay far, far away from their trick-or-treat bags. Imagine unsuspecting kids biting into what they thought was a sweet morsel, only to be greeted by an explosion of cinnamon heat that feels like a mini volcano erupting in their mouths. That's plain torture. Hot tamales might just be the ultimate trick when everyone is expecting a treat. Tootsie Rolls are the candy veterans that have been here since the dinosaurs roamed the earth. Well, almost. They made their debut back in 1896 and have become the fossilized relics of Halloween's past, but not in a good way. These chewy cocoa-flavored imposters are so sticky, they'll have you questioning your life choices, and you know you've hit rock bottom when a candy wrapper is more flavorful than the candy itself. So save yourself from the dental disaster and spare the trick-or-treaters of this ancient relic. There are spookier things out there, but Tootsie Rolls are terrifyingly tasteless. Don't give them to anyone this Halloween. Believe it or not, Runts are the Halloween candy mystery. Despite their fruit shapes, their flavors are far from fruity. Take a bite of a banana Runts candy and you'll encounter an artificial flavor surprise. And maybe crack a tooth. Yikes! While their quirkiness can be amusing, if you crave straightforward sweets, you might want to steer clear of these fruit imposters this Halloween. Skip the riddle and opt for a candy that doesn't leave you second-guessing. When it comes to candies that remind us Halloween isn't always about treats, black licorice takes the cake. This sinister sweet has a unique power. It's either a nostalgic joy for a handful of folks or a tasteless fright for the rest of us. Its distinctive anise taste can leave you wondering if you've just consumed a piece of edible furniture. The truth is, giving out black licorice is like giving kids a riddle they never wanted to solve. Please spare the unsuspecting munchkins from this divisive confection and opt for something more universally appealing. Halloween is spooky enough without the heated debates over licorice. And here's a spine-tingling fact. Do you know that licorice's flavor comes from a compound of glycerin, which is a whopping 50 times sweeter than sugar? This makes it far from a healthy treat, so it's not just your taste buds that might be in for a fright. Who in their right mind enjoys turning their teeth into a sticky candy trap? Except the die-hard Dots lovers? Dots aren't exactly the crown jewel of Halloween sweets. They're more like the royal pain of the candy kingdom. These little buggers are the gummy equivalent of finding a fossil in your trick-or-treat bag. They're so stubbornly chewy, you might as well be auditioning for a dentist appointment. And to top it off, they're like the forgotten relics of a candy factory, tasting as stale as last year's Halloween leftovers. Let's be kind to the little goblins and ghouls and give them something truly delightful to sink their sweet fangs into, shall we? Bit-O' Honey is a 1920s classic that combines almond bits with honey-flavored taffy. However, it is known to be super sticky and clings to your teeth like a koala to a eucalyptus tree. Many have wrestled with this chewy foe, and it's not quite the win it promises to be. You'll find yourself chewing away, wondering if you've accidentally become a part of a candy-eating mukbang. Handing out Bit-O' Honey might seem like bestowing a tooth-testing adventure upon kids and adults alike. kindly save them the caramel chaos and go for something that won't turn trick-or-treating into a full-blown workout. If you're in the market for a candy renowned for its dry and chalky qualities, Smarties takes the crown. They're the unexpected guests who somehow find their way into your Halloween candy stash. Smarties are quite the tricksters too, because at first you might assume they're semi-sweet, but their chalky, hard flavor ends up hitting all the wrong notes on your taste buds. Sure, they were champions of the candy trade, but when you actually dive into a Smarties pack, you'll discover that they can be a bit too chalky for comfort. Speaking of chalky, no doubt, Necco wafers are the candy relics dating all the way back to 1847. Back then, they might have been all the rage, but times have certainly changed. Today, these pastel pucks have a flavor profile that can be best described as edible chalk. In fact, their taste is a bit like nibbling on a chalkboard, and defending these candies is like embracing a 150-year-old time warp. They're more toothache than toothsome, and the only person who truly adores them is probably your dentist, since they seem custom-made for removing fillings. In the candy world, Necco wafers might be the historical equivalent of an ancient artifact that's best left in the past, don't you think? Peanut butter kisses are those sneaky treats wrapped in plain black or orange attire, just waiting to confuse your taste buds. They may sound all fancy with a name like that, but they are not quite stealing the spotlight like the big-name candies. These chewy, penny-sized imposters promise a peanut buttery delight, but deliver a jaw workout instead. But if you're on a Halloween candy quest, you might want to pass on these and keep searching for more satisfying treasures. Honestly, Laffy Taffy takes awfulness to a whole new level in the candy world. Their fruitiness is more off-putting than tasty, and when you try to peel a wrapper off of one of these, well, good luck, because it's a struggle you wouldn't wish on a kid eagerly eyeing their Halloween haul. Don't even get me started on the texture that's close to chewing on melted plastic. It's a jaw workout that makes swallowing feel like trying to gulp down a rubbery Rubik's Cube. And the flavor? Well, they've got the usual suspects: banana, strawberry, green apple, grape, blueberry, watermelon, blue raspberry, and cherry. But bananas? Come on, Laffy Taffy, banana? That explains it all, doesn't it? Candy corn is the candy underdog that was crowned the worst Halloween candy in a 2019 survey. Originally called chicken feed, this candy is no nutritional superstar as it packs loads of sugar and calories with an ingredient list that's scarier than Halloween itself. The worst part is that the texture is a weird mix of waxy and chalky, and some folks have likened it to everything from disgusting to vile little diabetes guitar picks. Yikes. Corn candies are basically the candy equivalent of Marmite. You either love them or think they belong in the compost pile. Some say they're iconic with their tricolored charm, while others find them more suited for decorative purposes than actual snacking. And if you ask me, I think they are better removed from your candy stash for good. It's long overdue. Now, guess who made a spooky comeback to claim the throne of the worst Halloween candies after dethroning candy corn? None other than circus peanuts. These neon orange peanut-shaped treats have confused taste buds for generations. In fact, they're just as their name suggests, a circus. They may look like peanuts, but they taste like a bizarre mishmash of artificial flavors. Munching on one is like biting into a banana-flavored marshmallow that has been left in the sun for too long. A peculiarly bland fright to behold. If you're thinking of giving these out on Halloween, you might as well wear a clown costume because you're about to stage a candy calamity. Trust me, kids deserve a tastier treat than this edible sideshow. Now, over to you, foodies. What are your picks for the worst Halloween candies of all time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And, of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your candy-loving pals. Let them also enjoy the Halloween treaty tales. See you in the next exciting and eye-opening video.